Right, how he's doing? Um, well, I can't wait to get my Atari VCS, and um, July 2019. Can't wait. We've been waiting for a long time for Atari to come back, and I can't wait. You know, now I hope to take top spot in the video game world with the Atari VCS. But I don't think they will. I think they have too much competition with the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo. But if Atari does everything right with the VCS, it'll survive. It won't be a failure like the Atari 5200 or the 7800 or the Lynx or the Atari Jaguar. All these consoles were failures. Now we have them all, and we have fun with every single one of these consoles. I have games for them and I play them, even though they're failures. So the Atari VCS is going to need great games, if it's going to survive. Because that's what the 7800 was missing. It's what the Atari Lynx was missing, in my opinion. Now, these are my opinions, right? Um, Now, people are saying to me, what, they call yourself an Atari fan and they call these systems failures. This is just fucking facts and reality. We now I would love to see the Atari Lynx go on for 10 years like the Game Boy, but that didn't happen because it just didn't do well enough. And Atari pulled a plug on it because it wasn't doing anything for them. Same as the 7800. It just you have to have great games if you're going to survive. That's the reason why the Atari 2600 lasted as long as it did, because it had great games, and because the 2600 had such a great fan base, and it was really easy to make games for the Atari 2600. Loads of fans made their own games and it kept it alive. You know, Unfortunately, the other systems just didn't have that kind of support from Atari or the fans because it wasn't good enough. Unfortunately, I mean, I was hoping that the Lynx, the 7800, and the Atari Jaguar would go on a bit longer than they did. But the fact is, they just didn't have the games, and people didn't have any interest, you know. So I'm hoping that with the Atari VCS, the games are there and it holds people's interest because that's what it's going to take if it's going to survive. Now, I'm really happy that myself and there's other die-hard Atari fans out there that backed the Atari VCS and made it happen. If it wasn't for us, the Atari VCS wouldn't be reality because outside of Atari fans, when no one else gave a shit about this, and most of the people said it's a fake, it's a scam, this and that. So it's gonna need continued support if it's gonna survive. Right? Now, like I say, we hope when it comes out, it takes top spot and it puts Atari back at the top of gaming. But I'm being realistic here. I mean, I don't think they're going to. They'll be lucky to survive, in my opinion, because they're gonna need great games. What I mean by that is games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Fortnite, you know, EA games like Madden and all that. Because like, if the Atari VCS comes out and if it doesn't have anything like that in any way, shape, or form, it's not going to hold people's interest. Like people are playing the Xbox One, the PS4. That's just a reality. But one thing that I will say, the Atari VCS is going to be reality. It is going to come out. You know what I mean? I've seen the AMD motherboard. I've seen them test games on it with my own eyes. So yeah, but it's far from being finished. This is just a prototype AMD board of the Atari VCS. But I've seen it in action and it's real. It's gonna take a while until till the final board is in the actual unit. So there's a long way to go. But in July 2019, I'm getting the Atari VCS Collector's Edition with the classic joystick and the modern controller. And I'm really looking forward to it because it's the return of Atari. up and a long time. Now, uh, see, to be a fan, you have to accept the good and the bad, of anything, with any game system, whatever. You have to take the good with the bad. That's what makes a true fan. A fan that sticks around no matter what happens. It's like a team or something. You have to support your team no matter what happens. You know what I mean? Now, that might make me seem like a fucking arsehole, a fanboy or whatever, but that's how I feel about it. I'm that passionate about Atari. Like, I know they've done shady shit in the past, bad things, but we stick by them regardless. Call me a fucking arsehole if you want to. I love Atari. The hours of fun that they've given me as a kid, now as an adult, and I can share that experience with my nephew. Awesome. So, I hope the Atari VCS comes out and it takes top spot. I say it can. Like I said, if Atari give us support and if third parties give us support, because that's what the Atari Jaguar was lacking. It's what the 7800 was lacking. Now the Atari Lynx had more third party support, but not at the level of the Game Boy. You know what I mean? So these are just my opinions. But I'll say this: the Atari VCS is going to be a reality. It's just going to take a long time. Now I hope it's a success. I hope it puts Atari back at the top. But I'm just being realistic. Okay, so that's my opinion. Until Atari have pissed me off and done me in as a fan, as a consumer, I'm going to continue supporting them. That hasn't happened yet. Over 40 years, and I still love Atari, because in that long time they haven't done anything to me or pissed me off. That's my opinion. I don't speak for anybody else but myself. Now, if you agree, great. If you disagree, we call me an arsehole, whatever. I'm just stating my opinions and how I feel about it. So come on, Atari VCS. I can't wait. So thanks for watching, and if you agree, disagree, they're just my opinions. Okay. So thanks very much, and see you later. Bye bye.